Dragons! Welcome to another Beawesome wrap-up. We hope everyone has been enjoying their summer so far, and hopefully enjoying some much-deserved vacation time as well. For this video, we invite you to kick back, grab a nice cold drink and a tasty snack, and enjoy. It's gonna be a long one. It seems you all enjoyed guessing what creature last month's mystery sound belonged to, so we're going to give you another teaser this month. Listen closely, and watch until the end of the video to reveal what creature these calls belong to. Last month, we added a few updates to the game. New skins, new pearl stat updates, new icons, grazing updates, combat updates, animation updates, flight updates, quality of life sorry, let me slow down. Patch 1.2.28 landed in early June, bringing with it the brand new Brindle skin pack, new Infernal Ravager and Acid Spitter skins, as well as some adjustments to Broodwatcher. The Brindle skin pack is our Steam counterpart to the Patreon Crimson skin reward. This pack includes a spawnable Brindle skin for every current and future dragon, as well as an equippable cosmetic pearl that applies the Brindle skin over top of your genetic skin. The benefit to the pearl specifically is that it will allow you some solid camouflage in the event you need to hide or ambush other players. Simply equip it when needed and remove it when you're done with it. The spawn skin can also be passed down to other players by nesting, so if your friends want it but don't want to purchase it, you can easily help them obtain it. Infernal Ravager also got a fire and ice style rare spawn skin duo called Hellfire and Soulfire. Acid Spitter received 2 new spawn skins as well, Purple Roan, which is rare, and Alpine Burst, which is uncommon. Broodwatcher's diet saw a slight update, now increasing the effectiveness of grazing to help these large dragons maintain their hunger if they find themselves in areas lacking fruit bushes. Speaking of fruit bushes, these delicious plants saw some changes as well, including a rework which adjusted how much food they grant players depending on factors such as mutation points and bush fullness. Patch 1.2.29 released exactly a week after 1.2.28. This update included a much-needed pearl icon rework, making it easier for players to find their favorite pearls in their inventory. Following the addition of the Brindle Pearl and Spawn Skin bundle, we decided to make all Patreon and Kickstarter pearls follow this format as well as the unlockable Melanistic skin. We hope this offers players more customization if they feel like changing up their look without needing to grow a brand new dragon. Shadowscale got a new uncommon Spawn skin named Stardust. We also implemented our first legendary content creator skin since its related dragon is already in the game. Meet the Call Me Pancake skin, designed in collaboration with our team and the Day of Dragons content creator, Call Me Pancake. This skin is based off the Legacy Aurora skin by Pancake's request, but contains its own electrifying glowing pattern as well. Legendary content creator skins are offered to our most dedicated Day of Dragons creators, assuming they meet the requirements we have set in place for them. If such a commitment isn't your thing, you can still aim to join our content creator team to earn the normal content creator skins to distribute to your viewers. If you're the average player and simply want to win a key to one of these skins to flaunt in front of your friends, subscribe to the creator owning the skin you desire and keep an eye out for giveaways, contests, and more. On June 15th, patch 1.2.30 was released, which added stat pearls. This update was huge, adding over 140 pearls to the game that can be looted from eligible AI, including a brand new Elder Spine Scarab variant, and even other players. These pearls can be equipped to provide stat improvements or buffs to your dragon, affecting things such as nesting, growth, attack damage and resistances, and more. These pearls also have different rarities, both in their type, lesser, greater, ancient, and mythical, as well as how common the pearl itself is, or its tier. So, common, uncommon, rare, exotic, legendary, unique, and mythical. Different dragons have different carry weights, meaning smaller dragons can't hoard quite as many goodies, where the larger creatures, Broodwatchers specifically, can hold quite a few. This adds a level of strategy and teamwork to the game, as you'll need to be considerate of what you hoard if you're to manage your inventory wisely. That being said, we are considering adding alternative methods for storing your pearls in future updates. The introduction of stat pearls also soft launches an economy system in our game, as pearls can be traded between players. We even opened a pearl trading forum in our Discord to make it easier for players to find what they need. We've seen a lot of positive feedback from our players with this new mechanic, and we can't blame them. What dragon doesn't like to hoard treasure? At the end of June, we released one final, very much needed update. Patch 1.2.31 was released as a PvP and combat overhaul, with focus on making the solo gameplay experience more survivable and fair. One of the biggest goals with this update was to prevent the one-shot deaths that instantly wiped your progress on a dragon you spent hours growing. Now, if your dragon's armor and health is at 100%, you cannot be one-shot regardless of what you are hit with. This doesn't mean you're impossible to kill, of course, but it does give you the ability to recover from a surprise attack, or from a wayward plasma bolt from a player you didn't quite see in time. All dragons also received increased health pools across the board, using a brand new formula which assigns point values to each creature based on mass and other factors. This means that fights will also last longer, giving players more of a chance to recover from mistakes, and making the winning battles feel well earned when you finally vanquish your foe. Plenty of other changes were made to combat too, such as status effect adjustments and ability cooldowns or effectiveness. We want to give a special shout out to our PvP players who joined the test server to carefully test every dragon and give their feedback on these changes. Quite a lot was tweaked from the initial test build of this patch to the final product, and it's thanks to you all for dedicating your time and effort into figuring out if the balance felt good or not. Beyond combat, Acid Spitter received some new swimming animations as well as an update to how its stamina works when swimming, using less stamina in general and regenerating a small amount if not moving. Flight was even tweaked, adding a new dive bomb effect when diving straight down, which, as the name suggests, increased the player's flight speed temporarily, at least until they level out. You can also perform sharp returns while flying slower, allowing for more control over your dragon during mid-air combat. Or if you just want to have a go at flying through the redwoods. Don't crash. There were also a handful of quality of life changes, such as UI adjustments, item linking for in-game chats, a hotkey to open the in-game map, and more. Now, if you've watched our previous videos or have been following our progress, you may have noticed that these updates don't reflect what we previously anticipated being included in the past. We've been hearing feedback from our PvP community for some time, as the last major update they received for the game was the release of 1.0. After our recent balance update, we made the decision to shift development focus to implementing a healer class to the game as our main priority. Adding a healer dragon will be fundamental in balancing PvP, especially with the recent armor and health changes. It's been over a year since we added a new species, so it's time we about welcome another dragon to our skies. As a result of this change, our new roadmap now has Singe Crest and Ironhides being added in the 1.3 cycle alongside aquatic AI, fishing mechanics, the Forgotten Forest update, fantasy servers, and more. Skin crafting and pets will then be implemented after this in 1.4. We hope everyone can still get excited over the eventual addition of Singe Crest, and we look forward to seeing the reactions from the community to its new abilities and the role it will play in PvP. So far, the goal of this series has been to talk about things most of you might already know, that being public updates, news, and teasers. We're going to try to experiment a little bit by filling you all in with some insider information on development progress that's been made in the previous month. It's important to note that everything discussed in this section is not set in stone and subject to change, but regardless, we thought it might be fun to give you an idea of how much work goes on behind the scenes on a month-to-month basis. In the realm of animation, our rig and animation developer Carly has been working hard on progressing through an ever-growing list of animations needed for our creatures. Bow is an animation that will be added as a reward for our 2026 Winner event, doing as the name suggests and giving all dragons a bow animation when activated. Last month, Carly completed bow animations for Adult and Baby Acid Spitter, Fireclaw, and Flamestalker, as well as bow animations for the Adult Icehorn Behemoth, Bioluminescent Dragon, Hybrid, and Frostfell. There have also been several discussions amongst the team regarding animation additions and polishing. Included in that, we'll be adding flying and swimming animations for our 1-4 calls, and new flying animations for mid-air bites. There are also plans to add slowdown animations for all flying dragons, and we would like to eventually polish the sitting emote animations for all dragons as well. Our lick wound animations were also pushed up to a higher priority to reflect the aforementioned roadmap changes. Lick wound will be a self-healing ability granted to all dragons, for those of you unaware. Harda, our 2D concept artist, has begun work on designing the look of our Flamestalker and Frostfell hybrid variant. Yes, you heard that right. We'd like to add hybrid variants for many of our dragons, with Flamestalker and Inferno Ravager being the one you are most likely familiar with.
Speaking of hybrid, there's actually going to be 4 hybrids, not just one. So the Drabern hybrid from the Kickstarter is going to be what it was originally designed to be, and that is a cross between a Flamestalker and a Inferno Ravager. We also have 3 more that are, we have a hybrid that's a cross between a Frostfell and a Flamestalker. We have a hybrid that's a cross between a Frostfell and the Ice Dragon, which we haven't named yet. And then we have a hybrid that's a cross between the Ice Dragon and the Inferno Ravager. So there's actually 4 different hybrids. They all share the same body, but the fins and spikes and horns are different. The fins on the tail, the back, and the horns and that type of stuff is all different, but the animations are all the same.
Our visual effects developer Flickr has continued their work on creating particle effects for our mystery meteors being added to the game in a future update. Their goal is to design effects for each meteor that would represent its element. The effects will be animated so it's clear the meteors are a thing of mystery and magic, plus easier to spot after they hit the ground. That's all for now. Be sure to let us know what you think of this new section in the comments and our Discord server. It's been a while since we've shared concepts for a new creature, hasn't it? Meet the Snow Prowler, a Class 5 frost dragon which will function as the icy counterpart to our Flamestalker dragon. We are still in the early phases of designing the concept for this dragon and are currently focusing on its head, neck, and wings. You can see some of the designs we have considered and ultimately scrapped, as well as the ones we are planning on moving forward with. Nothing is set in stone for this creature right now, but here are a few fun tidbits about it. Snow Prowlers will care for their hatchlings by keeping them cold, not warm. Snow Prowlers will have the ability to coat themselves in ice armor, which will increase their defenses. They can also surround themselves with a freezing aura that will chill and slow players around them. It's planned to be the tankiest dragon of its class, Class 5. We are also considering giving it visual differences between genders, with males having a prominent furry mane, similar to lions. Once its concept is finalized, we will be moving into the modeling phase. Congratulations to the winner of our June Trial of the Quill contest, Nuko Mike. The theme for June was Summer Solstice, and you can really feel the warmth and energy radiating from the winning piece here. Just as a reminder, Trial of the Quill is a monthly art contest that takes place in our Discord. Winners earn in-game prizes, and at the end of the year, all winners have a chance to win a content creator skin key. Join our Discord to learn more. Heads up for our Patreon supporters, the free print of the month is here, and it's the beautiful Sandslayer Worm model. Take advantage of this monthly offer before it's over, as once we move to August, you can only obtain this model by purchasing it. So, what were those sounds at the start of the video? Let's take a listen again. Was it obvious? These calls belong to the expressive Mimicore. Quoting our sound effects artist, Sai, he was really fun to design calls for. Because he can mimic any dragon, I wanted his default voice to have lots of range and variety, like he is very agile with his voice. I'd say Sai did a fantastic job giving Mimicore that energetic and skilled feel. Let us know in the comments if you got it right or not. That's going to be it for this month's Beawesome wrap-up. We hope all of this news is exciting to our players and offers some cool things to look forward to in the coming updates. As always, we appreciate your support of our project and we're very excited to share what we have in store next month. See you then!